Hey guys, how you doing? Go Heat, by the way. Go Heat, go Heat. That's my squad, my Heat. They won last night, so I'm happy. Decided to take my weapon to the range. Me and a buddy of mine, we went. Fired his M&P 40. I just posted a video on that one. Just before we went. It was nice. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Like I thought it was. The only thing I didn't like was the trigger, but the gun fired fine. I was able to hit my targets. I didn't like the way the trigger felt, but I found my target regardless, so it didn't even matter. But back to this Ruger LCR, which I also took to the range. Now the Ruger LCR, 5 shots, it's like 13 ounces, something like that. I can tell you right now, I've taken this gun to the range 4 or 5 times, and I thought I would get used to the recoil. There's no way in hell you get used to the recoil. I've been on the same box of bullets since I purchased the weapon. On the same box of bullets. It hurts too much. I start shooting it and simply put it down. It is not an enjoyable gun to shoot because it's so light. It's extremely light. And I bought it for one of the reasons I bought it is because I was really excited when I saw it online. It was a one I liked the look. I liked the way it looked. It didn't have a hammer, which I also like. I'm usually a Smith and Wesson fan, but particularly when I took it to let me move this over a little bit. When I took it, not took it, but when I went to go see it at the gun shop, I held it in my hand and I felt the trigger, empty, by the way, guys. And I pulled that trigger and it felt, excuse the darkness of this video, and I felt the trigger. It was real smooth. I like that. You know, it was a real easy trigger. It wasn't a very heavy trigger, and I like that a lot. But the recoil doesn't make it a fun gun to shoot. So what I'm basically asking anyone out there who's watching this video to give me some ideas on another weapon to get. Now my first choice, because of Ruger's, the trigger was so smooth and everything about it was nice. Outside of the recoil that's felt in your hand in this weapon, everything else about the gun's perfect. It's a perfect concealment weapon. It functioned. You pull the trigger, it went off. But I can say that for most revolvers. I like revolvers as a deep concealment weapon or a pocket pistol. I like them a lot. I enjoy revolvers. But anyway, if someone can give me an idea of a good revolver, a reliable revolver, I wanted to go with the Smith and Wesson Bodyguard, but I didn't like the way it felt in my hand. And if I don't like the way it feels in my hand, I'm not going to want to shoot it. Like I said, if anyone can give me an idea, I looked at the Ruger SPO 101. It looks like it's the front runner for me, but I like to get a couple ideas before I go out and purchase another one. And before I decide to purchase another one, it'll be a M&P 40 cal, and that'll be a little bit ways away. But anyway, this weapon is a perfect weapon, but I mean it hurts. It's not a deep. Well, it is a deep concealment weapon, but it's not a weapon that you want to fire a lot of rounds out. And before I like to carry a weapon, I like to practice with it quite a bit. And with this one, you really can't, because there's only so much pain your hand wants to take, being that you're absorbing most of that recoil in your hand. Now, I'm firing loads. I'm not firing any plus P rounds, just regular standard 38 loads. I'm glad I didn't get the 357. They would really hurt. But someone, a friend of mine, told me that I should have gotten a 357 and just fired 38s out of it because it does weigh a little bit more. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't think it would have mattered too much, because I think the weight, when I went online, the weight differential wasn't that much of a big difference. Nah. So I'm looking at it like I want a heavy gun at this point. I want something that's about this size, but a little heavier. So if anyone has any ideas, let me know. Thanks.